Hey everybody, welcome to this video. Today I wanted to talk about something that has really revolutionized my life and my business for the better. And that is to stop thinking the thoughts that I'm currently thinking. That means you need to stop thinking the thoughts that you're currently thinking, at least in the way that you're thinking of them. Most of us go around asking questions like, why can't I get more followers on Instagram? Why am I not booking more weddings? What if I don't ever book any weddings? Will I book any weddings? How come nobody's hiring me for my florals? Why can't I collaborate with the right people? Why is my business not making any money? How am I ever going to pay my taxes? Why don't people like me? Why am I not invited to more parties? Why? It's like, I just spent 3 days with my nieces. It's like that. They just ask a lot of questions. Our brains are constantly asking questions and constantly trying to make meaning out of the questions that we ask them. What I have found that has revolutionized my life is to take everything I'm thinking, write it down, and think the opposite. Look at another way to frame that. So in the beginning, when I was starting my business, I would ask, how can I pay my bills every month? Well, your brain is going to give you the answer. Any question you ask, your brain will work endlessly, like the machine that it is, the amazing, amazing computer that it is, to find the answer. So if you say, how can I pay my bills every month, then you will probably book just enough jobs to pay your bills every month. How many of you are booking enough jobs to pay your bills every month? Used to be me, isn't anymore. Or if you ask yourself something silly like, why don't I have more friends? Just think of the answer that your brain is going to go, well, you're not fun. You don't have any good stories. You've never been anywhere. You're boring. People don't like you. Those are the things that your brain will come up with. Sometimes we love our brains, but we can't always leave the way that we think and act up to the questions that we ask. So the first question that I started to ask myself that really gave me power over my business was, how can I make $10,000 a month and have fun at it? Aha! I started asking that question a couple years ago when $10,000 was my goal. I have different goals now, but that was my first goal, $10,000 a month. How can I do that and have fun? Revolutionary. Fun, you say? Fun in business? Why, yes, I do believe that is why we all run our own businesses, although many times, excuse me, I just was drinking some hot chocolate in the summer. Many times, but I'm not starting this video over. Many times we aren't having fun because we are stressing ourselves out needlessly. We are focusing on future disasters that never end up happening and not in the present moment. Very zen of me, I know, to say that. And there are a lot of people who talk about that, and I don't want to really repeat what everybody else is saying, but what really helped me was that question, how can I make $10,000 a month and have fun? And once I started asking that question, I asked myself that every single morning, and I would journal for 10 minutes. I thought, okay, I could reach out to these people. Maybe I could reach out to these people. Maybe I could do this. What I decided to do was offer mini sessions and reach out and offer great perks to everybody who has ever booked me ever in my whole life, to all of their friends, offered a referral bonus. I put on mini sessions every weekend. I boosted ads on Facebook. I did a lot of strategic things that were fun. I didn't make any of it stressful. I didn't make any of it obligatory. I didn't make myself feel wrong or bad or not enough with any of it. And by the end of that month, my first real month on my own, after I quit my day job, I made $12,000. And that is even, I'd say, after all my, I didn't shoot as much film then, so it was mostly digital. So after expenses, it was, about $11,200. And it was amazing. And I kept asking myself that in my business each month. And as I worked and as I moved forward and as I consistently showed up day by day, and that is the key, that is the second key, asking yourself happy questions that put you in a place of creativity, put you in a place of genius, put you in a place of abundance and prosperity and excitement for the challenge. Life is just a big game. That's how I look at it. And money is the biggest game of all, in my opinion. And I play that money game with so much excitement. Every time I pay a bill, I am excited about it. Every time I have a job come in, I am grateful for it. And I ask myself those questions. I upped my game and asked myself, how could I make $30,000 in a month and have fun? And I did that too. And that was crazy. And the next month I took the whole month off because I was exhausted. I've got to find a little smarter way to do that one. But that's the thing. Most of us are sitting around thinking, why don't I have any Instagram followers? I can never make my business work on this. Why don't I have this? And we're focusing on questions that are based in fear, based in scarcity, based in our own beliefs that we just might not be able to cut it. And I refuse to give any time of my day to those kinds of feelings, questions, or vibration. I refuse. If I even hear myself start to say, what if it doesn't? I'm like, no, I will stop, or I've trained other people in my life to just slap me because I don't want to be in that place. I want life to be, this money game of life to be a game. I want it to be fun. I want it to be something that is a challenge. It's a challenge no matter what we do, but when we can consistently ask ourselves the right questions, okay? So right now, I want you to sit down and ask yourselves questions. How much money do you want to make? What do you want to do to bring it in? Who do you know right now that could make it happen? And if you don't, how are you going to find out? With your creativity and all of your forces at work and sitting down and getting quiet and writing it down and journaling about it every day, the answers will come. The answers will come. They are there. The path for you to be successful is already in motion. There's no way to do it unless you just stop and give up and go become a paralegal, which is what I did one summer when I thought I wanted to go to law school, and it was the most horrible job of my life. Anyway, did you like this video? Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a lot more, and please join me on Instagram and Periscope. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. That sounded like a voicemail. Now I'm signing off. Okay, there we go.